Hello friends, my name is Jitendra. I welcome you all on this Simply MBA channel. This entire series is based on the MBA curriculum, and in this we just discuss about marketing. We start with marketing and then gradually we move to the different other subject come under MBA. So here we, without wasting too much time, I just give you a hint about this. This will definitely help them, those who are currently working. Somehow they are not able to join MBA college. So this complete series will help them to understand the difficult and the important marketing concept by which they can use and utilize these concepts. So I make it bilingual, Hindi and English, by which everybody can easily understand it. Right? So without wasting too much time, let's understand and let's start this session today. So today agenda of this session, the first agenda is what is marketing. So before go deeper into the marketing concept and all, we need to understand what is marketing. Next one, what can be marketed? If you have product, if you have services, if you have something else, so that we need to understand in market what are the things we can market it, right? The next is type of market, what kind of market we have, कितने तरह के बाजार हो सकते हैं या हैं अभी at present. Next is era. So era, we starting from the production era to a holistic marketing era. One by one we explain each. So let's start first thing first. What is marketing? If I tell you in a simple term, marketing can be selling products and services. What basically we think that is the marketing only, but no, this is not the complete definition. It is half of the definition, because marketing is not only about selling product and services. So let's make it more appropriate. Meeting the need of customer profitably, it can be. Why so? Because you need to understand, if you are doing a business, you are fulfilling someone's needs as a customer. Being a marketer, you are satisfying the need of customer, but you are loss making. So we can call it business, but it's a loss making business. So we need to we definitely fulfill the customer need profitably. And the next one, it is a science of planning and art of selling. Because today you can see there are many business which are data driven. What I want to say, आज जो हम डिसीजन लेते हैं उनमें कई डिसीजन ऐसे होते हैं जो डेटा ओरिएंटेड होते हैं. आई गिव यू वन एग्जांपल. इन ए शॉपिंग मॉल you see there are certain product putting on a certain corner. There are certain products which give you a certain the discount and all. So it's not at random कि कोई कुछ भी कर रहा है. If something is placed on a particular row, particular column, or it is just placing in front of cashier, there is a complete strategy, there is a complete planning. If you are giving certain discount, it's purely data driven. So it means marketing, you can call it a complete science, and art is somehow you can say at a point of sale. You need certain set of skill which is not purely scientific, it's an art, because here you need to interact with the customer. So that can be the definition. But as we know that America has a tendency to involve in everything, so they come up with an ideal definition. They called it that American Marketing Association, that is marketing is the activity, set of institute and the process for creating, communicating, delivering, exchanging offerings. Understand? Marketing is called activity. There are many activities where you create something, you communicate, you deliver, you exchange the offering that have value to customer. And customer can be a customer, it can be a client, it can be a partner, it can be a society, it can be a government at large. So these are the definition which you can use as per the situation. So in a nutshell, if you are fulfilling the customer need, customer can be anyone profitably, and to satisfy that need, you need to start from that developing that particular product, to communicate properly, to price it properly, to deliver it properly, and everything it means. So marketing start from design product to deliver, not even deliver, even get the feedback and retain and everything. It's a complete cycle which we gradually understand, right? So this is the definition of marketing. Now understand what can be marketed. हम क्या क्या चीजें बेच सकते हैं, what kind of, how you categorize it. So let's understand one by one. Goods that everybody know, that we just go to goods. Goods like, goods can be anything. It can be pen, it can be shop, it can be anything. So which is tangible and every day we deals in goods. The next one is services. So in services, there are pure services. I give you example. If you are using aeroplanes, so what basically you are not purchasing aeroplanes, you are just purchasing ticket, and that plane, that aircraft, that is purely a services. They are just putting you somewhere and just reach you to the next destination. So that aeroplane will help you. So this is not a product, that is basically a service. The next one is event. There are many events. I give you one example like IPL. IPL is one example. It can be a World Cup. World Cup can be anyone. It can be a FIFA World Cup. It may be a Cricket World Cup. It can be a Olympic. So events where you are not consuming services. There are many people, those who are promoting IPL, as every day they are putting lots of budget on this, promoting the IPL and all. So event can be marketed. Next one, experience can be marketed. I give you one basic, very fundamental example. If you are in a Disney World, or for that a water park. So what basically in water park, what you are experiencing? There are different type of rides. So you are not purchasing something. You are there to experience something. I give you one very fundamental example. हम लोग मेला गए हैं. सो मेले में होता है क्या है बेसिकली, मेले में हम हर तरह की चीज़ों को देखते हैं, राइट, एंड देयर वी गेट सर्टेन एक्सपीरियंस. अगर आप मेले में मान लो जादू का शो देख रहे हैं, तो जादू के शो में आपने देखा होगा कि आप वहाँ जाते हैं, यू नो दैट इज़ नॉट कंप्लीटली ट्रू, बट यू एक्सपीरियंस समथिंग. इफ़ यू आर इन थिएटर, you are watching a movie, so you are experiencing something, so you can market experience here, right? The next one is person. Today you can see there are many agencies. If you approach them and you tell them you want to endorse that particular brand, they can, as per your budget, they can suggest you something, like they can go for the sports person one is one thing. Sports person and even actors, celebrities, you are promoting one and other brands through these only. So there are agencies which are marketing the person, right? What they are market? They are market the person. कि अच्छा आपको अपना brand endorse करना है? This is, we have Shahrukh Khan, we have Aamir Khan, we have XYZ, we have Virat Kohli, we have MS Dhoni, right? So they are, what they are selling? They are selling the person only. The next one is place. India is putting too much budget on our tourism. I give you an example. If you wanted to come to Dehradun, or for that matter Uttarakhand, so if we are promoting that thing कि आइए उत्तराखंड आइए और आप विजिट कीजिए ऋषिकेश, हरिद्वार, केदारनाथ, बद्रीनाथ, so what basically we marketed? We are marketing the place. So this is one example where you are marketing the place. Properties, there are many websites starting from 99 acres to OLX, and not, there are many examples. So what I want to say, you are just selling the properties, right? Organization like Byju, what Byju is doing, Byju's are doing, they started as an education company, but right now they are purchasing every damn company which deals in education. If they get certain hint that today there is XYZ company is there and they are in education, they immediately go and purchase it. So there are many companies, they are just marketed the organization, right? So what they basically do, they just figure it out, okay, these are the company, these are the organization, they deals in that. So right now in this era, even you can market it the organization. The next one, information, because this is the era of information. The most costly thing in this planet right now is the information. If you have the right information at right time, because the bar is in decline, it means today you have certain information, today it purchases certain value, maybe in next hour the value will be declined, because everybody know the flow of information is so fast. So here you can market the information. I give you example like Shiksha.com. What Shiksha.com, Trivago, these company Trivagos, and even Google, what they are doing, and for that matter FB, they are just selling your information to the right companies. Might be right and wrong, but what basically they do, they are getting the money from the client. For you might be it's free of cost. So what basically they are selling out, they are selling out the information. And the last one is the ideas. There are many company, I give you one example, ZS Associate, even McKinsey, and many more. These are the company where big company are approaching them, they are taking their help, they are getting the ideas from them to how to improve. Not only the company, there are people, they are approaching to the PR companies, they give them certain idea कि आपको कैसे अपनी image को सही तरीके से project करना in the market. So these are the things which you can sell out in the market. Earlier it's only product and service, but look at this. Now it's a game between. So it's a game between prospect and marketer. So there are many prospects, there are many marketers, and there is a market. Right now market is divided into three parts, but here you can say in a nutshell, if there is a market, it's a place where the buyer and seller come, they exchange the things, right? So out of many prospects, there are few those who are interested to buy, they are called buyer, and from whom they are purchase it, they are called seller, they are called seller. So this particular incident happened at marketplace. So marketplace can be internet, marketplace can be a physical, and there are many forces. So in our upcoming session, we just discuss about these forces which influence the buyer, marketer, and even the marketplace also. So you need to understand the battle here, right? Move on to the next slide, battlefield, that is called market. So what is the basic definition of market? The market is a place where buyer and seller gather, sell and buy products and services. So here you can say product, place, anything else, but in a nutshell you can call it product and services. So बाजार वो जगह है जहाँ buyer seller आते हैं, वो एक दूसरे से buyer purchase करते हैं और buyer बेचता है. So that place is called market. So here three type of market. One is called physical marketplace. You can call it marketplace only. So I put it here physical, by which you can easily understand. Physical marketplace का मतलब हो सकता है कि भाई आपकी एक दुकान है, वहाँ पे कोई आता है, that is a physical marketplace. आपने बाजार देखे होंगे, कई जगह होते हैं, it's बाजार AA. So बाजार आपने देखे हैं, these are the physical place where buyer and seller come purchase it. It might be a showroom. शोरूम में गए आप और आपने कोई कार परचेज की, देखी. So it can be this. The next one is called market space. अब आप कोई चीज़ परचेज कर रहे हो ऑनलाइन, मान लो आप कर रहे हो OLX पे, आप कर रहे हो Amazon पे, आप कर रहे हो Myntra पे, etc. So these are the marketplace. You are not physically there, not even buyer is physically there. This is one platform where buyer from his home or seller from his factory or his office, they just put it their product there, and you can purchase from there. So this is called market space on internet, right? The next one, it's a very upcoming thing that is called meta markets. मेटा मार्केट्स को आप इस तरह से समझ सकते हो कि नहीं वहाँ कोई फिजिकल प्रोडक्ट है या सर्विस है, नहीं कोई फिजिकल बायर है, नहीं कोई फिजिकल सेलर है, बट इवन यू आर ट्रांजैक्टिंग ईच प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज. आई गिव यू वन एग्जाम्पल. एक बड़ा एक गेम आता था, आई थिंक इट्स ऑन ऑर्कुट और फेसबुक, जिसमें फार्म विला, जिसमें आप एक फार्म लेते थे और वहाँ पर आप खेती बाड़ी करते थे. सो उसके लिए आप वर्चुअल कॉइन यूज करते थे. That farm is totally virtual and you are happy to doing this. So tomorrow it can be a chance, it can be a possibility, as everybody know that Facebook changed its name as in Meta. So what basically they are doing, they are developing a metaverse where you have one virtual image and you are virtually doing something. So there you are using through cryptocurrency, because there are many things play the role. So here, when everything is virtual, right? So tomorrow it might be your actual currency will be connected it, but this is called meta market where everything is virtual. Okay, that is the kind of place we are using now, the kind of market we have. So it's divided into the 4 parts. First one, customer market, that is called B2C. In simple term, we will call it B2C, business to customer. When you develop a product and sell to customer directly through a channel, definitely, so that is called customer market. Like we are using many products in our daily use, so these kind of business is called B2C. When the company is selling to us, suppose we are using Maggi, so Nestle is what Nestle is doing, they are selling to us, we are the end customer or consumer for Maggi. So in this category, advertising play important role, because every company want top of the mind. If you are visiting a particular store, you are visiting a particular shop, so definitely जो अभी आपके दिमाग में सबसे ऊपर होगी चीज वो आप परचेज कर लोगे. So that's why that advertising play important role. The next category is called business market, that is called B to B, business to business. Let's take an example. Tata introduced Punch. So in Punch, they are not developing each part in Tata factory only. They are just assembling the things. So suppose for tire they are approaching the Apollo tires, maybe for a speaker they are approaching to the XYZ company. So they are purchasing the product, they are designing few products, and at the end they assemble it and sell it. So when that Apollo, what Apollo is doing, Apollo is selling not to directly to the customer, they are selling to the Tatas. So business to business. So that is called business market. Next one is called global market. Global market, you can understand when it's a simple market, but when you are selling or buying globally, so that is called global market. Suppose you are selling particular product from India to China, so that is called global market. Suppose crude oil, so crude oil is selling internationally, it's on global market, right? So that's why the price is a global price, कि per barrel का क्या rate है. I hope you people heard about these things, right? And the next one is called non-profit या government market. Government market में generally होता क्या है, government just release one press release or something like this कि भाई आप अपनी quotation दो, they will just check it out, जो सबसे सस्ती quotation होगी they will go with that, right? So that kind of market आपने सुना ही होगा, government is just ask for in that quotation from many vendors, right? So that kind of market is called government market. Now let's understand the era. It's not, you cannot only call it era, it's called concept. So it's a start with the production era. So production era is one when mass production is required. Low cost play important role, low price important role, and mass distribution. What it mean? It means on a initial stage, if you need something, because there is a huge demand but there is less supply or maybe a zero supply. So that kind of situation is called production error, right? I give you one example. Once Henry Ford said, American can get any car from Ford's as long as it's black, because at that point of time everybody want car. There is a huge demand. Ford is the only company which produce car. So what is their agenda? Their agenda is mass production, low price and mass distribution. So they are least bothered about the car, what kind of color it will be, because that is the time when people are just thinking about okay kahin na kahin se mil jaye. And availability and low price assumed to be the only purchase drivers. Obviously if that is available and if it is low price, definitely everybody will go. I give you one example which is you can easily correlate. अभी कोविड था, राइट? एंड कोविड का जो फर्स्ट वेव थी, बिकॉज ऐसा तो था नहीं कि हमारे पास मास्क थे. सो एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ मास्क इट्स सो हाई एंड प्रोडक्शन इज लेस. अगर रिक्वायरमेंट यहाँ पे है, अगर रिक्वायरमेंट यहाँ पे है तो प्रोडक्शन यहाँ पे था, इतना गैप था, राइट? सो हियर यू कैन कॉल इट प्रोडक्शन कॉन्सेप्ट, बिकॉज उस समय हम ये नहीं सोच रहे थे कि हमें अच्छी क्वालिटी का चाहिए, उसमें अच्छे ब्रांड का चाहिए, हमें नाइकी का चाहिए, हमें पोलो का चाहिए, बिकॉज राइट नाउ माइट बी पीपल आर थिंकिंग कि नहीं कॉटन हो जाए, वो हो जाए, ये हो जाए, बट एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम व्हेन देयर इज लेस प्रोडक्शन, ठीक, सो उस समय हम केवल ये सोच रहे थे कि सस्ता मास्क, कोई भी कलर चलेगा, कोई भी ब्रांड चलेगा, अनब्रांडेड भी चलेगा. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड कॉन्सेप्ट एरर, सॉरी दिस इज कॉल्ड प्रोडक्शन एरर. एंड हियर इन दिस एरा व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? द पीपल आर मार्केटिंग मायोपिक. थियोडोर लेविट ने ये डेफिनेशन दिया है, दैट इज कॉल्ड मार्केटिंग मायोपिया. व्हेन पीपल थॉट कि दिस विल बी कंटिन्यूड, देयर इज नो चेंज. दे थिंक कि आज हमारे पास इतना प्रोडक्शन है तो इट विल रिमेन सेम, बट ग्रेजुअली व्हेन यू कम टू नो कि देयर इज अ हाईली रिक्वायरमेंट, देयर इज अ ह्यूज डिमांड, देन एवरीबडी विल प्रोड्यूस इट. एंड व्हेन एवरीबडी विल प्रोड्यूस इट, लुक एट द सिचुएशन. आई नो कि मास्क की रिक्वायरमेंट है, देन एक्स नो कि मास्क की रिक्वायरमेंट, एंड एवरीबडी इन दिस डोमेन आर प्रोड्यूसिंग मास्क. तो देन द बायर हैव दैट प्रिविलेज कि मैं अच्छे मास्क को लूँ, राइट? सो दैट इज कॉल्ड मायोपिक व्हेन यू आर थिंकिंग नहीं हमेशा ऐसे ही चलेगा, अच्छी क्वालिटी बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. एंड देयर इज वन वंडरफुल एग्जाम दैट इज नोकिया. इन अर्ली 2000 नोकिया इज द मार्केट लीडर. Nokia has, I think, more than 95% of market share, but right now it's, I think, less than 3%. Just in 20 years. It's only because of myopic approach. They thought कि भाई हमारा जैसा कीपैड वाला है वैसा चलता रहेगा, people will purchase it anyhow. The speed of change is less. Because the scenario is changing so drastically. There are many companies come up with the Android and all, and they are happy with their old tradition. After that they put so many effort, but they not succeed in it. Similar example is that BlackBerry. They people thought कि नहीं BlackBerry, so everybody is purchasing BlackBerry, but they don't know how the situation will be changed, right? Okay, the next era, it is called sales era. So sales era, consumers show a natural resistance to buy. Sales era, you can understand कि you need this much, this is suppose requirement and this is demand. Sorry, you can show, you can understand this is the demand. डिमांड तो है इतनी और उससे ज़्यादा है सप्लाई. व्हेन सप्लाई इज सो हाई, सो जो इतना ब्रैकेट बच रहा है ये कौन खरीदेगा, राइट? सो इन दैट केस होता क्या है, एग्रेसिव सेलिंग एंड प्रमोशन इज द की ड्राइव. इट मीन्स अब जो ये एक्स्ट्रा ये परसेंट है, क्योंकि जितना जिसको खरीदना था वो खरीद लिया, अब इनको भी अपना माल बेचना है, तो व्हाट विल दे डू, दे कैन गो फॉर एग्रेसिव सेलिंग कि भाई बेचो, कैसे भी बेचो पर बेचो, और दे कैन सो ए सर्टेन प्रमोशन, एक पे एक ले जाओ यार, 1+1 get 50% discount, get 50 plus 50 and 50% discount. So this is the situation. It can be a era, it can be a concept. जब जिसको जितना खरीदना था उसने खरीद लिया, अब मार्केटर के पास बचा हुआ है, how can he sell it? So you need to be sell it forcefully. There are many examples like insurance, you are getting every day call कि भाई इंश्योरेंस ले लो, इंश्योरेंस ले लो. देयर आर मेनी फाइनेंस कंपनी कि भाई हमसे लोन ले लो, हमसे लोन ले लो. सो दीज आर द कंपनी, दे आर अप्रोचिंग यू, दे आर ट्राइंग टू सेल यू. You don't have that much requirement right now, but they are aggressive in selling. Either they are sell you forcefully, or they can give you a certain benefit. ये डिस्काउंट चल रहा है, ये चल रहा है, वो चल रहा है. ओके, सो दिस इज कॉल्ड द सेकेंड एरा आफ्टर प्रोडक्शन एरा. द थर्ड एरा इज कॉल्ड मार्केटिंग एरा. प्रोडक्शन एरा इज ओके, सेलिंग में यू सेल इट फोर्सफुली. सो प्रोडक्शन में तो डिमांड ही ज़्यादा थी, उसके बाद वाली कैटेगरी में आई कि डिमांड एंड ये बराबर होगी, तो वो जो एक्स्ट्रा हमने बनाया उसको किसको बेचें. अब यहाँ पे बात ये आती है कि मार्केट जो कस्टमर है उसके पास n नंबर ऑफ ऑप्शन है, तो वो किसके साथ जाए. So here that particular customer, to attack that customer, what can you do? So you need to focus on these things. Product. What kind of product you will deliver in the market? Product doesn't mean only the product. It can be a packaging, it can be a name, it can be a logo, it can be a jingle. कई चीज़ें आप इसलिए खरीद लेते हो कि उसकी पैकेजिंग बहुत अच्छी लगती है. कई चीज़ें आप इसलिए खरीद लेते हो क्योंकि आपको एक सर्टेन एसोसिएशन होता है उससे. कई चीज़ें आप इसलिए खरीद लेते हो क्योंकि उसके प्रोडक्ट में ऐसी क्वालिटी होती है. द सेकेंड थिंग इज प्राइस. नॉट ओनली प्रोडक्ट, यू नीड टू थिंक ऑफ प्राइस विच गिव मैक्सिमम वैल्यू टू कस्टमर. प्राइस डजंट मीन अ लो प्राइस. कई बारी लोग सस्ती चीज़ें भी नहीं खरीदते हैं. सो प्राइस में बी appropriate price. So there are different type of pricing strategy. Gradually, when there is a specific session on 4 P's, there we discuss about pricing. The next thing is called place. Where you place it. So place doesn't mean on a shop. Place में सारी चीज़ें आ जाती हैं, starting from the factory till to retail store. And that too not retail store, where you place it. So that play important role. And the last one is called promotion. What kind of promotion strategy use? ठीक है, what kind of media you will use? Is there a TV commercial? Is there a radio jingle? Is there a print ad? So it depends on products. So ideally, when that marketer thought of all these 4 P's, that is called marketing era or marketing concept. So that's okay that everybody understand कि in marketing we need to look after all these things. So then the new era come up. So before this, what happened in the production and sales era to the marketing era? So there is a shift. There is shift from that competency orientation to customer orientation. What it basically means, पहले लोग ये देखते थे कि हमारी कॉम्पिटेंसी क्या है, हम क्या बना सकते हैं. द लास्ट इज कस्टमर, कि बन गया अब इसको बेचो. बट नाउ इन द मार्केटिंग कॉन्सेप्ट एंड मार्केटिंग एरा, द मार्केटर थॉट ऑफ कस्टमर फर्स्ट कि अच्छा इसको क्या चाहिए, और लास्ट होता है कि मैं इसको बेस्ट कैसे दे सकता हूँ. सो दिस इज द ओरिएंटेशन शिफ्ट. एंड आफ्टर इमीडिएटली दैट देयर इज एन होलिस्टिक मार्केट. होलिस्टिक मार्केट मीन्स वेयर एवरीबडी इज इंपॉर्टेंट. In marketing era, only the customer is important. But right now here the internal marketing is important. The marketing department, senior management, other department, how they are interlinked. I give you one example. If you want to satisfy your customer, so it can't be possible if your employee is dissatisfied, because at the end of the day they are delivering that product, they are designing that, they are communicating that. So that's why you need to motivate them, you need to train them. So internal marketing is important. Integrated marketing is important. What kind of product services you have, what kind of production, what kind of channel, what kind of communication you are delivering. Even the relationship marketing, not only with the customer, even the channel partner. सपोज मैं एक मिंट हूँ, मैं एक बड़ी पहले एक टॉफ़ी आती थी लैक्मे, इट्स नेम महालैक्टो. सो अगर मुझे महालैक्टो का स्वाद पसंद आ गया बट मेरा चैनल पार्टनर मुझसे खुश नहीं है या वो मुझे कम्युनिकेट ही नहीं कर पा रहा कि उसे कब चाहिए, तो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि कस्टमर इज वेटिंग कि नहीं अब महालैक्टो नहीं है तो मैं कुछ खाता ही नहीं हूँ. ही जस्ट मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट कैंडी. So that's why it's quite important to have a good relation and a strong relation, and there is a complete channel between channel partner and the company. And the last one is a performance marketing, where everything is important. Sales revenue, what kind of brand association you have, what kind of brand equity you have, ethics, environment, legal, community. I give you one example. Tata have certain perception in the market. In terms of product, in terms of loyalty, everybody know कि Tata is the loyal one. So उनका बल्कि नमक का ऐड भी आता है कि टाटा नमक, एक विश्वास in something like this only. So that's why in this holistic marketing, everything is important. Those who are related to your business, directly, indirectly, everyone is important. You need to look after everyone. You need a complete customer relationship management system, ERP or CRM. So this is all about this season 1 first session. The next session is about value versus CPV. And to know the full form of CPV, you need to watch the second episode. Thank you.